Right now, Xbox fans everywhere are waking up to a shock. Microsoft has just announced a 50% price hike for Xbox Gamepass Ultimate. The subscription service that cost $20 a month yesterday, starting now, is jumping to $30. Now, that's an extra $120 a year, overnight, and gamers are not taking it lightly. Websites are crashing from cancellation attempts, social media is exploding with outrage, and the internet is already calling this the finishing move on what used to be the best deal in gaming. But behind the chaos, this move reveals something bigger. Microsoft's entire gaming strategy has changed. You see, for years, Game Pass was the underdog disruptor. It launched Ultimate in 2019 at just $15 a month, a library of games for less than the cost of buying one new release. Prices crept up slowly, $17, $20, which was manageable. But now, that $30 price tag slams the brake on the cheap subscription era. And it's not a small bump for inflation, it's a complete repositioning. You see, alongside the hike, Microsoft has rebranded the tiers. Core is now Essential, still $9.99. Standard is now Premium, still $14.99. And Ultimate, that's the one that is skyrocketing. Now, the lower tier is staying flat makes Ultimate look like the natural choice. But here's the catch. If you want day one blockbusters like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 or The Outer Worlds 2, then Ultimate is now your only option. Microsoft has effectively locked the biggest games behind the most expensive gates. You see, Microsoft insists this isn't greed, it's value. They're promising 75 plus day one releases a year, more than ever before. Now, they're bundling in Fortnite Crew, worth $12 a month, plus Ubisoft Classics, that's another $8. Now, on top of that, Ultimate now gets upgraded cloud streaming up to 1440p and boosted Xbox rewards that can give you up to $100 a year back in store credits. Now, on paper, the math adds up. But what's the reality? You see, gamers are asking, what if I don't want Fortnite Crew? What if I don't care about Ubisoft Plus? Why am I forced to pay for things I don't use just to keep playing Call of Duty? And the backlash is immediate. You see, IGN polls show almost half of their audience no longer wants Game Pass at any tier. Gamers are rushing to start prepaid codes before deadline, and GameStop literally is mocking Xbox on social media, saying $29.99 every month, own nothing. This isn't just disappointment, it's rage. And the fact that Microsoft's own site went down after the flood of cancellations shows you just how badly this has landed. So, why now? Why risk burning all that goodwill? The answer is Activision Blizzard King. Microsoft spent nearly $70 billion bringing Call of Duty, Diablo, Overwatch, and more under their roof. And they promised regulators that this wouldn't mean price hikes. But today, that promise looks broken. See, these games cost billions to produce, and someone has to pay. Xbox hardware sales are falling fast, down over 40% last year. The future of Xbox isn't consoles anymore, it's Game Pass. And Microsoft is flipping the switch from growth at any cost to profit no matter what. And that's also why we are seeing layoffs. Nearly 11,000 jobs cut across Xbox and Activision. Entire studios shut down. Projects like Everwild and Perfect Dark cancelled. You see, Microsoft is trimming costs everywhere while pushing prices higher. And here's the twist. This $30 Game Pass Ultimate, it's no longer priced like entertainment. It's being priced like enterprise software. I mean, think about it. Microsoft 365 Business Premium, the software companies run their entire operations on, costs $22 per user. Canva Pro for Teams, $30 for 5 people. And now, Game Pass Ultimate sits right next to them at $30 for one gamer. This isn't Netflix. This is not Disney Plus. Microsoft wants Game Pass to feel like a digital utility, something essential, something unavoidable if you're serious about gaming. But this is risky. You see, at $360 a year, many players are realizing they could just buy the 3 or 4 games they care about, own them forever, and still spend less. The casual subscriber, the one who made Game Pass famous as the best deal in gaming, is walking away. Microsoft is betting everything on the hardcore players who must have every day one title. Now, if those 75 promised releases don't deliver in quality, this strategy could backfire fast. So, here we are. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is no longer the cheap, too good to be true service it once was. It's a premium ecosystem bundle, one that Microsoft insists is worth $30 a month, whether you like it or not. The question now is simple. Will gamers swallow this, or will they cancel en masse and force Microsoft back to the table? Because right this moment, the entire future of Xbox subscription model is hanging in the balance.